Imagine waking up to breaking news. A new Social Security bill has just been introduced in 2025, and it could bring one of the biggest changes to your monthly benefits in decades. For millions of Americans who depend on Social Security to cover rent, groceries, and medical bills, this isn't just another story out of Washington. It's deeply personal. The big question is, will this new law finally give seniors and retirees a financial boost, or will it end up as another promise that fades away? Let's dive in and break down what this new bill means, how it could affect your check, and what steps you need to take to prepare. For nearly 90 years, Social Security has been a pillar of retirement in America. Every paycheck you've earned included a contribution to this program, with the promise that when you retire, face a disability, or lose a family breadwinner, benefits would be there to support you. Over 65 million people currently rely on these payments each month. But as costs of living skyrocket and the program faces financial challenges, lawmakers have been under pressure to act. That's where this new 2025 bill comes in, and its proposals are turning heads across the country. At the heart of the bill is a focus on boosting monthly benefits. Right now, Social Security uses a formula to increase payments each year, tied to the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners, known as the CPIW. Critics say this formula doesn't reflect the actual costs seniors face, especially with healthcare, prescription drugs, and housing rising faster than average. The new bill proposes switching to a senior CPI, a cost of living measure that better reflects real senior expenses. If passed, this change could mean larger annual increases, directly boosting monthly checks in a way that keeps up with real life. Another major part of the proposal tackles taxation. Many Social Security recipients today still pay federal income tax on a portion of their benefits once their overall income crosses a certain threshold. For retirees living on fixed incomes, this feels unfair, almost like being taxed twice on money they already earned. The 2025 bill proposes raising those income thresholds, meaning fewer seniors would have to pay taxes on their benefits. For many, that's not just a technical change, it's immediate relief in the form of more money staying in their pockets each month. Imagine not having to send part of your Social Security check back to the IRS. That's a difference you can feel right away. Of course, lawmakers also need to think about the long-term health of the program. Current projections warn that by the early 2030s, the Social Security Trust Fund could start running short, potentially leading to reduced benefits. The new bill aims to address this by lifting the payroll tax cap on high earners. At present, income above about $168,600 is not subject to Social Security taxes. Under the proposal, people making more than $250,000 would pay into the system again. This change would generate billions in additional revenue to strengthen the program without cutting benefits for middle-class retirees. Supporters argue it's only fair that wealthier Americans contribute more to keep the promise of Social Security alive. So what does all this mean for everyday people? For a retired couple struggling to balance medical bills, groceries, and rent, even an extra $75 or $100 a month can make a huge difference. For seniors who currently see part of their check taken back in taxes, higher income thresholds would mean extra breathing room in their budgets. And for younger workers planning for retirement, steps to protect the trust fund provide reassurance that Social Security will still be there when they need it. Supporters of the bill say it's a common-sense update. They argue that seniors have earned the right to a secure retirement, and now the system must evolve to reflect today's economic realities. They highlight that this plan not only boosts benefits, but also makes the system fairer and more sustainable. For them, it's a rare chance to deliver hope and stability at a time when both feel scarce. But not everyone is convinced. Critics warn that increasing benefits and cutting taxes could strain the system further if revenue projections don't hold up. Some argue that lifting the payroll tax cap could discourage investment or job creation among high earners. others worry about the long-term costs of tying benefit increases to a more generous index, which could add billions in obligations. From this perspective, the bill sounds like a political win today, but a financial risk for tomorrow. Still, one thing is clear. Social Security changes are never small. With more than 65 million people relying on the program, any adjustment, whether to cost of living formulas, taxation, or payroll contributions, creates ripple effects across the entire economy. That's why this new bill is being watched so closely, not just by seniors, but also by younger generations who want reassurance that the program will last. If you're wondering what to do right now, the answer is simple. Stay informed. Keep an eye on updates from trusted sources like the Social Security Administration or nonpartisan financial advisors. Don't just rely on headlines or political spin. Dig into the details and think about how the changes would affect your own household. Would you benefit from reduced taxation? Would bigger cost of living adjustments help you keep up with healthcare costs? These are questions worth asking. At its core, Social Security isn't just about money. It's about peace of mind. It's the assurance that after a lifetime of work, you won't be left behind. This new bill of 2025 doesn't just aim to preserve that promise, it aims to strengthen it. Whether it succeeds depends on debates in Washington and the voices of the American people demanding change. So here's the takeaway. The new Social Security bill could boost your monthly check, but the story isn't finished yet. Will it bring long overdue relief for retirees? Will it protect the program for future generations? Or will it stall in political gridlock like so many reforms before it? Those answers are still unfolding. But one thing is certain, this bill is worth paying attention to because the outcome could affect your wallet, your retirement, and your peace of mind for years to come.
Thanks for watching and joining us in breaking down the new Social Security Bill of 2025. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more Social Security and retirement updates, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an important update. Until next time, stay informed, stay prepared, and remember, your financial future depends on the decisions being made today.